I will be playing the Golden State Warriors versus the Clippers, and I'm being the Golden State Warriors. So.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited. I mean, thrilled.
Them real quick. Well, if I do win, he's injured.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, como el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para verlo siempre despertar en la
I just can't wait to beat them. Cool.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule, and this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's fourth best record.
And right now for the Clippers, they haven't been the
Artie, why are you saying, let me calm down?
They're still going to be a factor, though, in the postseason.
Without a doubt, no matter what the seed is for this team, they're a team you don't want to face in the playoffs.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Luke Mbah-a-Moute out there with Green, and it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Green against Mbah-a-Moute. Thompson outside. Three-pointer.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time. And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul passes to Mbah-a-Moute. Thompson comes with the double team. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Mbah-a-Moute.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Curry against Paul. They set the pick. Feeds to Redick. Curry brings the double, and Redick kicks to Jordan. Pass to Redick. Clock at 6. Paul dishes to Green. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Here's Paul. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Rockets in Houston.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Warriors trail by 7. He lobs it up. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Curry's shot is good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 9 points for Jeff Green.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Curry. Rebound by the Clippers. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now, Redick, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
I mean, no stress in that one. Again, almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Barnes. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Number 1, Steph Curry.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
So we can't get either to fall.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Here's Rivers. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Green, no luck. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Now, let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in scoring, 8th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Crawford, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Johnson kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Crawford. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Outside, Pierce. Down low. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Crawford with the steal. Johnson at the elbow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Rivers can't get it to go. And a chance to hear from DeAndre Jordan, who talks about the inspiration he drew from head coach Doc Rivers.
Doc told me, you should be.
A strong case can be made that Jordan played like the defensive player of the year, Clark, this past season. And the fact that he didn't win it looks like it'll keep him motivated.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I love the passion he plays with defensively. It seems like a burning fire in him. And Doc has stoked that fire with desire and inspiration. You've got to love how the passion to play defense burns in DeAndre.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce is out there with Green, and it's Ayers in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about Shaun Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen. And he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And here are the Warriors now, following the three from Chris Paul. And there's the shot. Off.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And here are the Warriors now, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Barnes can't get it to go. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Warriors trail by 17. Shoots from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out. LA's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul with the three. Again, the miss by Paul.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Livingston. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Livingston's got his second basket of the night.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish. Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. Former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Barbosa in for Shaun Livingston. Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Los Angeles with another miss. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well? Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Barbosa kicks to Clark. Now Bogut. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Not as good in the Los Angeles lead. It's cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Barbosa. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Now here's Paul. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Pierce for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Bogut, and the lead is down inside single digits. Bogut's got his first points of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. Green with a screen for Paul. Pierce kicks to Ayers. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors trail by 8. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Barbosa passes to Clark. Excellent D there from Pierce. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Now here's Rivers. Last game he had 12. He kicks to Jordan. Soft touch off the glass.